in a city. Team and the Las Vegas Raiders. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. And first carry here for Ashton Genty. And he starts us off with a 5-yard pickup. Second down coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Back to Genty. Gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Enough to stop that play with Jahdae Barron.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 9.
They're going to try and throw it here. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. He dodged the tackle. And he takes it down to the 33. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
When you call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
First down now, ball at the 33. Another give here to Genty. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line for second down. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds the in route complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Giving this to Genty. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
To the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. They'll go with a design keeper. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. They'll run here, following the penalty. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. Again, here's Genty. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal. They're going to run it with Genty. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
Tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 9-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. Going left side. Bowers has it. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This, our last play of the quarter. Running back sent in motion. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Second down, give to Harvey. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Going for it on 4th, Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
In motion right is Mims. It's Harvey straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Hits it downfield, on target to Sutton. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Giving this to Harvey. And he's going to pay off this first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this 3rd down call. Nix from the gun. Cut near the goal line. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Shotgun snap to Nix. Catch made. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
It's second and goal. Nix getting to stretch his legs a little bit here. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces third and goal.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. He'll pass it this time. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
The Broncos had their eye on that play clock, and before it expires, they call a timeout. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Going for it with Harvey. And this defense completes the goal line stand. What a start to their game as they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might have no Power Rangers.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
He's brought down at his own 4-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
This is Genty on second. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go now.
And up to Genty. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Trying to get it on the keeper. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Play action with Nix. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Broncos earn the chance to tie it before halftime. One play after their defense makes a stand, Brock. This offense says thank you very much and hits the end zone for 6.
That's really what you like to see, Kate. Both sides of the ball capable of making big plays and stacking that momentum with each other. And you really like to see the offense was prepared to get out there. All dialed in and ready to go, ready to strike when the opportunity presented itself.
They send this away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Tackle 60.
Airing it out to start this drive. Absolutely fires this one right side. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. First and 10 now from the 46. Pass play coming here. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now looking to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take the lead just before halftime. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Broncos 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On return, here's Mims. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Throwing on first down, Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Working quickly here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 36-yard line.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. And it's incomplete. Went deep into the bag of tricks there on 2nd down. Probably expect something a little more conventional here on 3rd. Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They send him over right. Working now from the gun. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Coming left is Genty. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A pickup of 17. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now off the play action. He's got it near the 8. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. Genty has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set.
They go to him again. And he's forced away from the goal line. It's a tackle for loss at the 3.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Back to the 3 after that last play. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Throwing off the play fake. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders push their lead further to start the half. one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here's Mims. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 36-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Portland Sutton, the man he was after. So now they have 3rd and short.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Makes the throw again. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. He works it down to the 37. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Once more, it's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton. So 2nd down coming up. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Martin Emerson with the pick. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
Counter give to Jensen. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football. Second down now, they need 7.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that's contact may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
6 defensive backs out there. Broncos going dime here on third down. Third and long for him here. It's complete. This is Bowers. This is going to be down to looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
They give left side to Genty. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
60 bison, 60 bison. Drop ball lead. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Looking for a pass on second and short. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Drake London with the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here's Mims. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On first down, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Harvey headed right. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offensive line fast.
And the Broncos first down.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he will slide down just a little bit shy getting that first down. But able to avoid the hit. Smart play there. And it's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Nix now, 3rd and 1. He's got Sutton complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Broncos trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
And the Broncos first down.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap to Nix. Mo finds his back. Harvey. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
They'll throw again. Nix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short. They've got to keep moving quick here. Desperation time here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Raiders get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Giving this to Genty. He's out in the clear. Reaches the 40. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. They're going to pass it here. Vacates quickly left side. On him quick, and they bring him down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Cut near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders put up even more points in a win. Drake London with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL.